Mafia responded to me. 1 second. I think we might be able to clear up the Red Dead stuff, chat. Make everybody comfortable to play. Okay, essentially, I mean, a lot of the stuff is pretty much what. A lot of the stuff is kind of aimed at one person, I'm gonna be honest. I want to read the rules. While PvP is definitely part of the server environment, we prioritize roleplay over gunplay. You should always aim to resolve the situations through dialogue by not immediately resorting to violence, especially against other players or law enforcement. Yeah, I agree. Issues about our attention need to be addressed. Watching other streams while actively playing is metagaming. I'm really excited for viewers to see multiple POVs, especially when your character is down. It becomes a problem when the players use that information for active scenes. For example, someone is hidden in a bush outside plain view watching Guapo stream. That's not okay and reflects badly on the group. I agree. Talking while down is against server rules. Unless you're role-playing the pain or injury, realistically, if your character is incapacitated, they should be carrying on normal conversations. That is immersion breaking. Completely fair. Criminal group limit is due for crime is 6. There will be multiple instances where the limit has been exceeded. Running around in a group isn't inherently an issue, but organizing and carrying out crimes with more than 6 people is. That includes robberies, coordinated attacks. Well, I guess we flew too close to the sun, huh? Alright, okay, so like I said, where did I finish? Criminal group limit. Looting cops after a shootout. There hasn't been a major issue with this, but it is worth reminding everybody that the priority after a gunfight should be survival and escape, not looting law enforcement bodies. Just be mindful about what you're doing after a scene. You understand NoPixel has different expectations when it comes to rules, gang sizes, and terminology, and that can take some time to adjust. Everyone is expected to read and follow the rules if you want to continue playing here. It's completely fair. I don't think anything that he said is bad in any sense, to be honest. I think a lot of it is like understandable, and I think a lot of it is like stupid shit that we've been doing. I think oh yeah, he's super respectful. He hasn't been weird or said anything out of pocket or strange. I'll read it to you. He says, apologies for the delay. It was never my intention. I've had a super busy weekend. Just feel free to share this message with the group. He says, the main thing I need everyone to do is please read the rules and follow them. He says, while PvP is definitely part of the server environment, we prioritize roleplay over gunplay. You should always aim to resolve things through dialogue first, not by immediately resorting to violence, especially against other players or law enforcement. I'm assuming, like, I'm not pointing fingers, but I'm assuming that came down to, like, you shooting the people, right?
Now, I agree, but what the fuck does he want us to do when the cops tell us, don't move or you're going to be shot, and then you run and they try just lasso you and shoot you? Like, at that point, what? Does it not apply to them?
I mean, I understand that, but the shooting definitely ruined the scene, right? I'm not blaming you. I'm not putting the blame on you.
I mean, I can see that, but like, bro, this dude said, you come near me one more time, I'm going to shoot.
He said the same shit to me.
I mean, yeah, but you're just on a roof. I'm literally running down on the ground.
Yeah, I know, but you could have moved to a roof, you know? Like, it's not like I don't want to go back and forth with you. I'm just saying, like, it was definitely avoidable in a way, right? He says a few issues have been brought to their attention that need to be addressed. Watching other streams while actively playing is metagaming. While it may be exciting for viewers to see multiple POVs, especially when your character is down, it becomes a problem when players use that information in active scenes. For example, someone was hidden outside of plain view watching Guapo stream and clearly using it to time their actions. It's not okay and reflects poorly on the group. I mean, I think we
But it's fine when you're dead, right?
No. I mean, I get it. I kind of understand it a little bit, right? Because like, as much as I mean, I don't think any of us would, but I mean, if that becomes the norm, it could definitely influence people's actions, right? Because you have to think to not metagame after that point, right? Because you watch stuff.
Like, I agree. We should prioritize roleplay over gunplay, but again, like, the instance that happened last night, bro, they came up to us, said, "Put your hands up. If not, you're gonna be shot." We try to run, and they just start fucking shooting, and then they hog tie fucking Guapo instantly. What roleplay is that? Like, is there? There's nothing you can do. So how is it that they want us to do this, but the motherfuckers that are on the shit every fucking day
well, the
don't
truth
do
be
it?
told is we have more eyes on us, right? We're going to be critiqued a lot more than everybody else. It's just the way it is. But like stuff like that there, though, that you're saying, you should just talk to him about it, right? I mean, you know that he's willing to help. He's proved that multiple times. He says there's been a few instances while talking while down. It is against the rules. Unless you're role-playing the pain or the injury, if your character is incapacitated, they shouldn't be carrying on normal conversation. I've seen that happen a few times, to be honest. The criminal group limit for crime is 6. There have been multiple instances where the limit was exceeded. Riding around a group isn't inherently an issue, but organizing and carrying out crimes with more than 6 people is. I mean, I agree with this one. Looting cops after a shootout. There hasn't been a major issue, but it's worth reminding everybody that the priority after a gunfight should be surviving and escape, not looting law enforcement bodies. aka Hoover Hendricks, when you ran to fucking loot box the fucking feds instead of leaving.
I mean, I need bandages.
Because we understand
bandages
NoPixel has
has
different
everything
expectations
else
when it
what
comes
they
to
have.
roles, gang size, and terminologies, and adjusting can take time. He says, please read the roles, and that's it really. And then he left the thread open for any of us to have, if there's any questions. So if anyone has questions, but we're good. There's no beef. There's no issues. He doesn't have any issues whilst playing there. There was no actual like rule breaks that we did during that shootout.